Good morning. It is an honor to begin this very special event today. I'd ask that you would please join me in a moment of silence so that each person may give thanks and celebrate in his or her own way, and then I will conclude with a time of prayer. Will you bow with me? Wonderful God, today is graduation, a passage, a completion, and inauguration. Today we pray for all those who have met the challenge and kept the faith to the commitments of their studies. Now they have a new opportunity before them. We first offer thanks for the success of their journey. We thank you for granting them focus and direction, and then strength and endurance. You created the knowledge and understanding they have mastered. You've created the curiosity and determination that led them in these pursuits. All these good things came from you. Thank you. Today we also pray for tomorrow. This graduation opens up another door to another time. As you have led in the past, lead now into the future. Give them focus and clarity to understand their purpose and the courage to respond and step toward that purpose. We give thanks for Southeastern and those who lead, teach, and support this university. Continue to bless this institution and those who further higher learning here. Thank you also for the many family and friends who have come today, who have supported these students and encouraged them in this endeavor. We are glad to celebrate these accomplishments. Please give all safe travel from this place. Be here with us. Amen. Please be seated.
Good morning. On behalf of the summer and fall graduating classes of 2014, the faculty, staff, students, and alumni, I would like to welcome you to the fall commencement exercises at Southeastern Oklahoma State University. To the graduates, it's a great pleasure for me, along with the rest of the Southeastern community, to be able to participate in this traditional commencement ceremony, which marks the beginning of your life as a professional and the point in your life where every conceivable option is open to you. This commencement ceremony is particularly significant at Southeastern Oklahoma State University when you consider that almost 50% of our graduates today are first-generation college graduates, the first in their families to receive a college degree. We are very proud to be a significant part of this life-changing experience. This graduation class has a local, regional, state, national, and even international flavor. In addition to our main campus in Durant, this class is represented by our outreach sites in Idabel, Ardmore, McAllister, Midwest City, Oklahoma City, Denison, and Van Alstyne. Today's class includes students from 20 states across the United States and 6 countries. In addition to our home state graduates, we have graduates from as near as Texas and Arkansas and as far away as South Africa and Nepal. Commencement is indeed an event that these individuals and their entire graduating class of 2014 will always remember and cherish. To our graduates, graduating from this university is a tremendous honor. But remember, no one can accomplish this goal alone. Let's take this opportunity to thank your parents, spouses, relatives, and friends, all of whom have played important roles in helping you reach this goal and have helped to make today's celebration even more special. I would like to ask all parents, relatives, spouses, and friends of today's graduates to please stand as the class of 2014 joins me in expressing appreciation to all of you for your support. Please stand. I would also like to ask everyone to join me in expressing appreciation to our outstanding faculty members for their dedication and commitment to our students and to Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Faculty, please stand. Let's now thank Pastor Jim Hodson, Minister of Children at the First Baptist Church in Durant, for offering our invocation this morning. I want to also acknowledge the Southeastern Symphonic Winds under the direction of Dr. Jacob Wallace and the Southeastern Chorale under the direction of Dr. Stacy Weger for providing their music for today's ceremony. I will now introduce today's platform guests and ask that they stand as they are introduced. Please hold your applause until all of our platform guests have been introduced. Dr. Claire Stubblefield, Special Assistant to the President, Director of Institutional Diversity and Affirmative Action Officer. Dr. Lucretia Scofus, Executive Dean for Academic Affairs. Mr. Rob Pearson, Past President of the Southeastern Oklahoma State University Alumni Association. Regent Susan Winchester, Chair of the Regional University System of Oklahoma Board of Regents. And Mr. Gary Shear, our Fall 2014 Commencement Speaker. Please join me in recognizing these distinguished individuals. As previously introduced, joining us today from Chickasha is Regent Susan Winchester, Chair of the Regional University System of Oklahoma Board of Regents. Regent Winchester currently serves as President of the Research Institute of Economic Development. She holds a bachelor's degree in business education and a master's in human resources management from the University of Oklahoma. In 1998, Regent Winchester was elected to represent House District number 47. She was later elected Oklahoma's first woman Speaker Pro Tempore during the 50th session of the state legislature. Please join me in welcoming Regent Susan Winchester from the Regional University System of Oklahoma.
Thank you, President Burridge. Good morning. As Chair of the Regents of the Regional University System of Oklahoma, it's an honor to be with you today and to share in this special occasion with both you and your families. On behalf of each of the 9 regents, we extend our congratulations. Your journey is almost complete. I want to applaud you first and foremost for selecting Southeastern Oklahoma State University as the place you chose to further your education. Not only was this choice the right one, just deciding to be and to stay in Oklahoma at this time is a wonderful and great decision in and of itself. As you graduate today, Oklahoma has one of the lowest unemployment rates in the nation. We've added countless businesses, countless industries to our growing economy. If you don't believe me, travel south to Texas and look at the signs and say, "Come to Oklahoma if you're looking for a job." Most important of all, this year alone, over 30,000 graduates or students will graduate from one of our universities, with one of those being you. This is an exciting time. The world ahead of you has countless possibilities, and I know with the perseverance and the tenacity that you've shown by obtaining your degree today, that there is absolutely nothing you cannot achieve. I want you to cherish your memories here at Southeastern, treasure the friendships that you've made while you were here, treasure the family members who helped make this event happen today and for the time that you were here, and don't forget the friends and the professors who helped you make this a memory as well. Be proud of your accomplishments. You've accomplished so much while you were here, and remember always you have, after today, a college degree, a ticket to your future, and a gift that can never, ever be taken away from you. So I wish you well today and every day that awaits you in the days ahead. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here to share in this experience with you. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you, Regent Winchester. Dr. Brian Clark, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs and Graduate Dean, will now introduce our Honor Graduates.
I would first like to recognize the men and women who are serving as student marshals for this morning's exercises. Our Marshals are members of either Blue Key, a national leadership fraternity, or Cardinal Key, a national leadership sorority. We want to express our appreciation for the outstanding service Blue Key and Cardinal Key provide at commencement and many other campus functions. If the members of Blue Key and Cardinal Key will stand, let's please recognize them at this time. Please. Gonfalons were carried in by top graduates in their respective schools. Leading in the School of Arts and Sciences was Zachary Robinson. Leading in the School of Education and Behavioral Sciences was Jessica Anderson. Leading in the John Massey School of Business was Matthew Mobley, and Travis Kinchelow led the graduate school procession. Let's please recognize them at this time. We are gathered here today to celebrate the academic achievements of every one of our graduates. There are a few, however, whose special achievements deserve recognition. On behalf of the faculty, I would now like to recognize these outstanding students. The first of several groups that we will recognize are the graduates who are members of the National Honor Society, Alpha Chi. Students from all majors are eligible for membership into this university-wide honor society. In order to qualify, the members of Alpha Chi had to be ranked in the top 10% of their junior or senior class, while maintaining at least a 3.65 grade point average. Alpha Chi members can be recognized by the white stole each is wearing. Will all Alpha Chi members please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. The Southeastern Honors Program, built on the foundation of the Parsons Scholars Program, has a long and honorable tradition that goes back to 1978 when David L. Parsons, a 1928 Southeastern alumnus, endowed the Parsons Scholars Scholarship. Today, Southeastern's Honors Program is committed to the ongoing growth and development of a culturally diverse and academically talented group of honor students. With a focus on educational excellence as well as cultural and technological literacy, the program challenges high-caliber students with special talents and outstanding abilities to develop local and global awareness and to achieve their full potential. It is with great pleasure that I announce the 4 Honors Program's graduates who have fulfilled the rigorous course of study that qualifies them to be recognized as Honors Program graduates for fall 2014. Please stand when I call your name. Corey T. Dodd, occupational safety and health major from Durant, Oklahoma, and a graduate of Durant High School. Benjamin Fuel, a computer science major from Rattan, Oklahoma, a graduate of Rattan High School. Crystal Cheyenne Nichols, a psychology major from Denison, Texas, and a graduate of Denison High School. Zachary T. Robinson, a computer informations major from Cartwright, Oklahoma, and a graduate of homeschooling. Please help me congratulate these fine Honors Program graduates. I will now introduce the Fall 2014 Honors graduates. These students are graduating in the upper 10% of their class. We will recognize 3 groups of honors graduates. The first are those graduating cum laude or with honors. These students represent the upper 6 to 10% of the Fall 2014 graduating class. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all cum laude graduates have been named. We will ask you to please hold your applause until all have been announced. Chance Walker Baker, a recreation major from Hugo, Oklahoma. M.D. Nazrul Islam Bouyan, an aviation management major from Oklahoma. Damon Gregory Burris, an aviation management major from Edmond, Oklahoma. Kevin C. Karras, an aviation management major from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
That's my boy!
Dustin W. Fleming, an aviation management major from Dumas, Texas. Jackie Von Gill, a liberal and applied studies major from Ardmore, Oklahoma. Jeremy A. Gray, an aviation management major from Tuttle, Oklahoma. Melissa Marie Hayworth Cox, a communication major from Pottsboro, Texas. Jordan Faith Hedrick, an elementary education major from Cameron, Oklahoma. Patricia Gail Hill, an aviation management major from Choctaw, Oklahoma. Sarah Michelle Knight, a psychology major from Colgate, Oklahoma. Jacob Edward Llewellyn, an occupational safety and health major from Colgate, Oklahoma. Hope Renee McClendon Willis, a liberal and applied studies major from Marietta, Oklahoma. Shayna Brianne Milam, a psychology major from Comanche, Oklahoma. Hilton Chance Phillips, a fisheries and wildlife major from Idabel, Oklahoma. Anthony B. Stanley, an aviation management major from Moore, Oklahoma. Kylie Carol Tilley, a Spanish education major from Durant, Oklahoma. Robin Nicole Harris, a liberal and applied studies major from Ardmore, Oklahoma. Justin Mark Wallace, a computer science major from Durant, Oklahoma. Please help me in congratulating all the Fall 2014 cum laude graduates. You may be seated. The next group is graduating magna cum laude, or with high honors. These students represent the upper 3 to 5% of the Fall 2014 graduating class. Again, please stand as your name is called and remain standing until all in this group have been named. Please hold your applause until everyone is standing. James Clifton Castile, Computer Information Systems major from Lone Grove, Oklahoma. Joel Franks, an occupational safety and health major from Durant, Oklahoma. Jet Ellis Gardner, an occupational safety and health major from Antlers, Oklahoma. Crystal Nicole Heath, a psychology and sociology major from Pottsboro, Texas. Alton Lee Jones, a criminal justice major from McAllister, Oklahoma. April Nicole Mock, a communication and media studies major from Boswell, Oklahoma. Jessica Elizabeth Neal, a history major from Ada, Oklahoma. Crystal Cheyenne Nichols, a psychology major from Denison, Texas. Rebecca Dawn Rathman, a major in psychology from Sherman, Texas. Sarah Suzanne Roberts, a management and marketing major from Lone Grove, Oklahoma. Tim Rula, an occupational safety and health major from Sherman, Texas. And most exclusive category of the honors graduates to be recognized today is those graduating summa cum laude, or with highest honors. These students represent the top 2% of their graduating class. This morning, we are recognizing the following summa cum laude graduates. Jessica Leanne Anderson, an elementary education major from Indianola, Oklahoma. Elizabeth Morgan Blackburn, a psychology major from Ringling, Oklahoma. Jeanette K. Brown, an aviation management major from Urbana, Illinois. Brittany Vaughn Eccles, a graphic design and visual media major from Durant, Oklahoma. Matthew K. Mobley, an aviation management major from Chandler, Oklahoma. Zachary Taylor Robinson, a computer information systems major from Cartwright, Oklahoma. Dana Marie Shoemaker, an elementary education major from Era, Texas. Please help me recognize all the Fall 2014 summa cum laude graduates. As a university, we are honored and fortunate to be surrounded by students of this caliber. You should all be commended for your hard work and dedication to your university, your family, and most importantly, your future. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to introduce the remaining platform guests. Ms. Liz McCraw, Dean of Enrollment Management. Pastor Jim Hodson, First Baptist Church Durant. Ms. Sharon Robinson, Vice President for Student Affairs. Mr. Ross Walkup, Vice President for Business Affairs, and who you just heard from, Dr. Brian Clark, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs and Graduate Dean. It is indeed an honor for me to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. Gary Shear. Today we are keeping alive a tradition that was begun in recent years of inviting prominent Southeastern alumni back to campus to address our graduates. I think it's important that we hear the success stories of those who are here before you to gain a true appreciation of the meaning and value of the Southeastern experience. It is a real honor to have Gary Shear as this fall's commencement speaker. He has dedicated much of his life to public service and in the process made Oklahoma a better place for all of us. We're also very proud of the fact that he's a 1973 graduate of Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Mr. Shear is a former state representative who served in cabinet positions under 3 governors. He served as a state representative, my state representative, from 1981 to 1989, and then was named Oklahoma's first Secretary of Agriculture by Governor David Walters. He later served as Secretary of Environment under Governor Frank Keating from 1995 to 1997, and Governor Mary Fallin from 2011 to 2013. The Antlers High School graduate, earned a bachelor's degree, it's here for the Antlers people, earned a bachelor's degree in education at Southeastern with a major in speech and a minor in journalism. He is also a U.S. Army veteran and was a combat medic in Vietnam. Mr. Shear currently serves as Assistant Vice President for External Relations in Oklahoma State University's Division of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources. He also serves on the Board of Directors of Rural Enterprises of Oklahoma Incorporated. Mr. Shear is a co-founder of the First Trinity Financial, an Oklahoma company that has investors in all 77 counties in the state. First Trinity, which was started in 2004, has grown in assets to more than $200 million and now has branched out into 24 other states. Please join me in offering a Southeastern welcome to our fall 2014 commencement speaker, Mr. Gary Shear.
Test. President Burridge, Regent Winchester, faculty, graduates, and ladies and gentlemen, I am deeply humbled to be here today and have a small part in helping to celebrate this momentous occasion. For a country boy from Snow, Oklahoma, it's a tremendous honor for me to deliver the commencement address at my alma mater. President Burridge, I was amazed that there are 19 states and 6 countries that are represented here today in this graduating class. Ladies and gentlemen, the secret is out. Southeastern Oklahoma State University is a great university. And I'm happy to be a graduate of this fine institution. I want to take just a minute to introduce my wife, Joyce. Joyce, would you stand, please? Joyce is one of the top officials in the College of Agriculture at Oklahoma State University. She trains all of the new people that come into the extension program. Graduates, I want you to know today that I'm just going to take a few minutes of your time to share a few thoughts and also to challenge each of you to be the best. But first, I want you to do something for me. I want you to take out your cell phone if you have it, and I want you to take your selfies real quick. Mr. President, please. Okay, now put it away and don't have it out again till I get through. Let's do this. Let me congratulate you on a job well done. You did it. You've completed the work to graduate from college. "54 of you have completed your master's degree, a huge accomplishment. So what's next? More school for some of you? Entering the job market for others? If you're entering the job market, two things I wish someone would have shared with me when I was in your place. When you get that first paycheck, pay yourself 10% of your gross pay. Put that into savings each month and let it grow. Second, if your company has a 401k retirement and they will match your contribution up to a certain percent, max out that contribution to the highest percent. This is pre-tax money. Let Uncle Sam help you build your retirement. With both of these points, you're not just working for money, you're allowing your money to work for you to build wealth. Next, learn to play with pain. Brett Butler, whose uniform number 2 is retired behind you right now, graduates. He was a great baseball player at Southeastern in the late 1970s. He led Southeastern to championships during the 3 years that he played, including an NAIA national runner-up finish in 1977. He was twice named to the NAIA All-American baseball team. Butler set several records while playing at Southeastern. He was our first 400 hitter and had a batting average of .439 in 1977. In 1979, Butler was drafted by the Atlanta Braves to play professional baseball. He had great years with 5 different major league teams, and in 1991, he played on the National League All-Star team. In May of 1996, things changed for Brett Butler. Disaster struck. He developed a rare throat cancer, and after an operation to remove the tumor and intensive treatments, he was told that his baseball career was finished. Not Brett Butler. He battled the cancer. He worked through the pain, and he returned to the baseball field in September of that same year. Many great and successful people battle pain every day just to do their work. My wife, Joyce, is one of those. Another kind of success that I can promise you will enrich your life more than anything else, and that is to give of yourself to others. Truly love and care about those around you. Help others as much as possible. Each of you can be a difference maker in the lives of others. Please do that. It will bless your life. Last, if you've not already done so, develop a deep love and appreciation for this country. America is a great country. If you will reach out and take it, this country will provide you with so many opportunities. President Burridge, because this is my alma mater, and I feel so at home here today. I want to share something that I've not shared with another group in 46 years since it happened. As you may have read, I went to Vietnam, volunteered service in Vietnam at the age of 21. While I was there only about 3 weeks, my unit, very early one morning, my unit was stationed in Shearer. We came in under a heavy rocket and mortar attack. 5 of my medical brothers were killed. Those of us who could dove into bunkers to wait for the attack to be over. While I lay in that bunker, I thought, what have I got myself into? I was sure be killed. In a few minutes, which seemed like hours, the all-clear signal was sounded. As I came up out of that bunker, I saw the most beautiful sight that I'd ever seen. Our American flag was waving in the breeze from the wind of the South China Sea. I quickly thought to myself, that's why I'm here. I love this country. If necessary, I'm willing to give my life. Living in this country, graduates, you will have the best opportunity for success. I hope that you will have monetary success. You must learn to play the game. Please give of yourself to others. And then, please love this country and appreciate this country. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much. To express our appreciation to you, we'd like to present to you this gift. Right here. Yes, sir. Yeah. Where's your note card? I would now like to ask Dr. Lucretia Scofis, Executive Dean for Academic Affairs, to come to the podium for the purpose of presenting the candidates' baccalaureate degrees in the School of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees in the School of Arts and Sciences please stand? Thank you. President Burridge, these students have completed all the requirements for their respective degrees, and they are recommended by the faculty of the School of Arts and Sciences for the granting of degrees as listed in the program.
consistent with the statutes of the state of Oklahoma, the rules and regulations of the Higher Learning Commission of the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools, the rules and regulations of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, and the Regional University System of Oklahoma Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the baccalaureate degree as printed in the program with the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. In testimony thereof, you may now come forward and receive your degree.
Zachary Robinson, summa cum laude. Christopher Aguirre. Muhammad Akbar. Kakeli Java Akabodi. Gary Aiken. Katie Artman. Michaela Michelle Barnes. Todd Bob. Stacy Feldman. Amanda Benner. Bumi Matari. Ryan Austin Blackmore. Melissa Bledsoe. Blair Behringer Hawes. Jacoby Lynn Bradley. Ashley Brinkley. Ezra Brule. Price Buckaloo. Brittany Burke. Blake Bush. Jordan Ryan Caldwell. Julie Canfield. Aaron Scott Carter. James Clifton Castillo, magna cum laude. Micah Chapman. Jesse Chapman. Ashley Taylor Cheek. Elliot Tanner Clark. Shaquoia Compton. Brett Doyle. Sarah Dudley. Jeremy Durant. Danielle Renee Eastman. Danielle Nicole Evans. Danielle Barrington. Garrett Barrington. Jen Ellis Gardner, magna cum laude. Tyler Goodman. Lenora K. Grady. Caitlin Ann Wilson. Candace Lynette Grant. Keelan Green. Robbie Wadian.
Good job, Robbie.
Donnie Hamilton. Gina Michelle Hamilton. Melissa Marie Hamill. Sheila Harden. Ryan P. Harkness. Bobby Harris. Robin Nicole Harris, cum laude. Brad Hartline. Tammy Hash. Melissa Marie Hayward Cox. Anita Lee. Amanda Long. Tara Long. Jesse Daniel Love. Dakota Allen Mackey. Lance Spencer Manis. Jennifer Marlowe. Sadie Ray Martin. Hope Renee McClendon Willis, cum laude. Drew Mitchell. Arlena Mitchell. Candace Lynn Monroe. Helen Ruth Moore. Clay Moore. Josh Morrison. Taylor Murdoch. Kaylee Nelson. Shane Nichols. Brandon Offield. Matt Oglesby. Frederick Dylan Oliphant. Hilton Chance Phillips. Cody Lane Powell. Molly Leanne Rayleigh. Cheyenne Ratchford. Bridget Rice. Chance Roberts. Seth Joshua Rogers. Lauren Nicole Ross. Tracy D. Russell. Chelsea Rust. Robertson. Jacob Howard. Heather Taylor. Callie Carol Tilley, cum laude. Nicola Topolovich. Chad Tucker. Johnny Wayne Turner.
Thank you, Jesus!
Cheyenne Irvin. Jason Bonet. John William Lewis Westner. Clinton D. Whitehurst. Christina Wiles. Adrian Williams. Brett Lance Willis. Kyle Weisner.
Thank you very much.
Jared Adam Whitten.
Got it.
Michelle Woodson.
I would ask Dean Scopus to now present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the John Massey School of Business.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degree in the John Massey School of Business please stand? President Burridge, these students have completed all the requirements for their respective degrees, and they are recommended by the faculty of the John Massey School of Business for the granting of degrees as listed in the program.
Consistent with the statutes of the state of Oklahoma, the rules and regulations of the Higher Learning Commission of the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools, the rules and regulations of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, and the Regional University System of Oklahoma Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the baccalaureate degree as printed in the program with the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. In testimony thereof, you may now come forward and receive your degree.
Matthew K. Robles, summa cum laude.
There you go, Trey.
Trey Bowman. Damon Gregory Burris, cum laude. Tara Boydston. Kevin C. Harris, cum laude. Aaron B. Chandler. Reed Downey. Dylan Dollar. Michael Dudzinski. Jennifer Fowler. Ryan Bartow. Sarah Henniger. Colton James Henley. Dylan Heineman. Chris Hoffman. Ashton Curtis. Amanda Christie Martin. Miranda McElroy. Gordon Olson. Lisa Ortiz. Angela Pena. Otto Perez. Sydney Drains. Sarah Suzanne Roberts. Candace Michelle Runke. Scott Ryan Sundstrom, Madison Mall. Jared Christopher Fields.
I would ask Dean Scoville to now present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the School of Education and Behavioral Sciences.
Will the candidates for bachelor degrees in the School of Education and Behavioral Sciences please stand? President Burridge, these students have completed all requirements for their respective degrees, and they are recommended by the faculty of the School of Education and Behavioral Sciences for the granting of degrees as listed in the program.
Consistent with the statutes of the state of Oklahoma, the rules and regulations of the Higher Learning Commission of the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools, the rules and regulations of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, and the Regional University System of Oklahoma Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer upon each of you a baccalaureate degree as printed in the program with the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. In testimony thereof, you may now come forward and receive your degree.
Jessica Leanne Anderson, summa cum laude. Alyssa Marianne Acker. Kenzie Danielle Freeman. Jenny Ball Lindsay. Elizabeth Morgan Blackburn, summa cum laude. Blaze Glenn. Cohen. Kylie Lene Burgess. Vanessa Elizabeth Burrows. Dylan Kathy. Ashley Davis. Taylor Gossage. Layton Grossi. Kelsey Elder. Maddie Ferguson. Marvin C. Foley II. Anthony Foster Jr. Brittany Hall. Patricia Harmon. Christy Nicole Magnet. George Faith Hedrick Kumar. Brandon James. Scarlett Jensen. Jamie Marissa Hill. Alton Lee Jones, magna cum laude. Nancy Jones. Stephanie Jones. Whitney Noel Jones. Sarah Michelle Knight, cum laude. Michelle Williams. Bill Lucero. Lucas Wayne Mayhem. Morgan Ann McLean. Jessica Milam. Casey Linnell Morgan. Clara Nestor. Carla Beth Pettit. Alicia Pyle. Crystal Cheyenne Nichols, magna cum laude. John Roberts. Emily Grace Robinson. Katie Jean Duvall. Natalie Drew. Ariel Sanders. Dana Marie Shoemaker, summa cum laude. Jennifer Shank. Mallory Ladon Shearer. Amber Danielle Smith. J.W. Stanley. Sherry Taylor Meek. Stuart Tilley. Brittany Lauren Coden. Holly Collison. Hillary Gilbert. Anna Wilson. Vicky Elaine Worrell.
I would now ask Dr. Brian Clark, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs and Graduate Dean, to come to the podium for the purpose of presenting the candidates for master's degrees.
Will the candidates for master's degree please stand? President Burridge, these students have completed all the requirements for their respective degrees, and they are recommended by the graduate faculty for the granting of degrees in academic hooding as listed in the program.
Consistent with the statutes of the state of Oklahoma, the rules and regulations of the Higher Learning Commission of the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools, the rules and regulations of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, and the Regional University System of Oklahoma Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the master's degree as printed in the program with all the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries along among scholars. In testimony thereof, you may now come forward and receive your degree in academic hooding.
Travis Kinchlow. Paul Bayless. Brianna Lee Benson. Scott Bauman. Joseph Burton. Julie Cook. Carletta Gail Mason Daniels. David Eason. John Fitzgerald. Charles Gator. Elena Hayward. English Karma. Lindsay Renee Mason. Hunter Sawyers Rambo. Isaac Shamina. Eric Farley Sinclair.
Congratulations.
Courtney Lynn St. Clair. Caitlin Michelle Stevens. Norma J. Thomas. Ann Walter.
I'm very pleased to introduce the past president of Southeastern's Alumni Association, Mr. Rob Piercy, to present the alumni charge. Rob is a 1994 graduate of Southeastern where he earned his degree in communication. He's an agent with the Arnett Insurance Agency, has been very active in the Durant community, having served as a member of the local school board among many other activities. Please join me in welcoming past president of the Alumni Association, Rob Piercy.
Well, graduates, on behalf of the Alumni Association, I welcome you as the newest class of alumni. A moment ago, in the pinning ceremony, you were a part of the newest tradition, and the Alumni Association promotes the university through the celebration of the traditions and history of the school. That pinning ceremony is one of our newest traditions. So that pin represents your effort, your completion of this process, and we challenge you to wear your gold and blue Southeastern proudly wherever you go. This pin signifies that you've persevered, met the challenges, and forever be welcome back home at Southeastern. As of today, you're also full-fledged alumni members with all the rights, privileges, and duties of the Alumni Association. Here, let me help you remember what alumni do by using the word STORM. First, the S, stay connected. Stay connected to your faculty, your staff, your classmates, your teammates, and of course the Alumni Association. T, tell everyone about your experience at Southeastern. Tell them your story and how Southeastern changed your life. O, own what you've learned. Own your the education. Put it to work for yourself every day. Be confident in the knowledge that you gained here. R, remember where you came from. Stand tall. Return on ongoing education. Come speak to current classes. Be sure to come home for homecoming and other events. M, the memories or the stories that we tell others about Southeastern. Focus on those best memories and also strive to create a memorable future. So now, I challenge you to go out and storm the world.
Thank you, Rob. To close our ceremony, please stand and join the Southeastern Chorale as we sing our alma mater, the lyrics of which can be found in your program. Please remain standing until the recessional is complete.